Most people operate on automatic pilot, and the way you win the war between your ears is by simply knowing that what's going on between your ears is not necessarily you. You are being controlled by your emotions rather than using your emotions to give you power and control over your life. Business is not that tough. Generating income is not that tough. Having a great relationship and the love of your life and having health is not very difficult. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure it out. But what it does take is management of your little voice, because that's what gets in the way. Then you can have the business, then you can have the income, then you can have the relationships, then you can have all the health that you want, because you accomplish this battle, you're off to the races. The distance between you and where you want to go is this far away.
Who let the dogs out?
Okay, so at Sales Partners, we have a very, very specific formula for going into any business. And by the way, this is not just good for your business, it's good for you. And the way this works, if you want to be successful in the B quadrant, build a successful business, requires a couple of things. First of all, obviously, you got to be able to sell. Because if you can't sell, no income. Sales equals income. By the way, not only does sales equal income, if sales equals income, that's physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially as well. The other thing is you also have to be able to build a championship team. Why? Because otherwise you're going to do it on your own. Okay? Third thing is you have to be able to teach other people on your team how to sell. As a matter of fact, everybody and everything on your team must sell. Otherwise, they're treasonous to your organization. Now, that said, that's what the job of a sales partner. To grow the business, however, you got to have decent systems. Systems like selling systems, marketing systems, delivery systems, accounting systems, cash flow systems. That holds it all together. But the one piece that really determines whether a business is going to make it or not, in my estimation, working with companies in 15 different countries, is this word right here. The word is accountability. Accountability primarily to numbers, because numbers don't lie. In other words, if you want to lose weight, you got to get on a scale. If you want to get in shape, you got to check your heartbeat, your resting heart rate, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and all that. Same thing with the business. On a daily, weekly basis, you got to know your numbers. And the job of a sales partner is to go in and track them and to make sure that the whole business is accountable to that. But the one thing, the final thing, most important, that holds the whole thing together is what we call the ultimate form of accountability, which is the code of honor. It's the set of rules of how we treat each other as a team. Never abandon a teammate in need. Be on time. No finger pointing and laying blame. You got to take personal accountability. If you have a problem with somebody, you got to go direct to them. The code of honor is the set of rules that when the pressure goes up and emotion goes up and intelligence goes down, holds people together. This is true in a family. This is true for yourself. So my suggestion to anybody watching this is this. Where do you fit in? Where are you strong? Where are you weak? Start with this. Start with the base. Start with the code, your own set of rules for you, and don't break your own rules. You do that, you'll sell, and sales equals income. You'll be able to attract a great team and teach other people how to do the same. You do that, you're now a great business owner. Be awesome.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Hi, this is Blair Singer. Some of you may know me as Rich Dad Advisor to Robert Kiyosaki and also the author of the book Sales Dogs and ABCs of Build a Business Team That Wins. And I want to invite you to come to the Rich Dad Advisor program that's going to be here in Singapore and around the region, because in this economy right now, the most important skill you can have is your ability to sell. Not just to sell to customers, but to sell to staff members, to investors, the ability to raise capital. And the most important and the most difficult sale of all for most people is the sale that's going on between your right ear and your left ear. That's called your little voice. Because right now, as economies go into turmoil, as recession goes on, as interest rates fluctuate, as commodity prices fluctuate, you have to be able to control your income. And if you don't know how to sell, you cannot control your income. Somebody else will control it for you. So, what I'm going to be talking about at the event are the keys, are the steps, the specific process for you to be able to generate income anytime, any place, in any economy. Why is that important? Well, it's important for me. It should be important to you, because what you want is you want your lifestyle to determine your income, not your income to determine your lifestyle. Because in these difficult times, those people that know how to create money, create income, and be able to build teams and get them to be able to sell as well will make a tremendous amount of money. Those people that don't will be at the effect of the economy. So I invite you to come to the program. The most important investment you can make right now is in your own little voice, in what's going on between your ears, your education. There are great opportunities, but if you don't have the information, if you don't have the education, and if you don't have the discipline up here, all those opportunities will pass you by. Come to the event. It's the first opportunity. Seize it quickly. We'll see you there.